Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome back to HIH Properties. Today we are going to be looking at a one Kanal house next to DHA Phase 6 commercial area. Only a few minutes drive away from the commercial area and right next to the golf resort. And the exterior has this sandy texture to it, which makes you feel like you're in the middle of Qatar. And today we're going to be looking throughout at least 7 bedrooms, 2 living rooms, and a cinema room. And this house has a lot to offer. Let's get straight into it. First things first, I always want to make sure that we're giving as much detail as we can about the houses. So as soon as you walk in, the first thing that took me by surprise was the fact that the door itself was reflective. Now, a lot of doors, they usually have a simple structure towards it, but this one is a mirror on both the sides. Not only that, but also this lawn. So anytime you guys are in the evening, you guys want to chill outside, have a chill time, this is the perfect place to be. And you also have a sitting area. Car space where you could easily fit 3 to 4 cars, and I'm talking about Fortuners right now. All right, perfect. So now we're going to be going straight into it. Now, again, first things first, this mirror. So you already know how you look good when you're walking straight into the house. Check this out. Now, as you guys know, we always love that marble structure. There's so much that this house offers. It is fully unfurnished. So you have so much leeway and space to do your own thing. The first room I want to basically cover is this room here, the dining room. So again, look, mirrors everywhere. Why is it mirrors that you guys ask? Or probably thinking. Mirrors has this thing about it that, you just, instead of looking at a small mirror, imagine having the whole wall as a mirror. And you can easily see around, and this has like that art. For those who've been to London, it gives that Tate modern type of look to it. It gives that vibe and energy. So that's the first thing. Everyone can keep themselves on their own eyes and look good whilst you're eating food. Not only that, but the simplistic wallpapers and the paint structure that these guys have made, the designs, gives it that extra edge that it just looks great with it. Now, going straight into the living room. Again, they kept towards the marble structure. Initially, this room could easily fit 10 to 15 people, depending what sofas you buy, what you guys do with it. Very simplistic, so you guys have a lot of flexibility when you guys furnish it yourself. Not only that, this wall could easily fit in 80 to 100-inch TV, whatever you want to do. This room here, it brings me back to like the 70s, 80s barbershop type of style, if not like that American 70s, 80s type of look. This black and white the black and white color scheme here, they really stuck to it. It just looks perfect. It doesn't look too boxed up. Nothing about that. And these lamps here, again, everything we show you has a different structure towards it. The fridge that can easily fit a lot of storage in this place. A lot of storage. This has multiple functionalities, so you can do a lot more with the fridge. Now remember, basic is sometimes better. Why? Because then you have your own flexibility to add your own stuff. Now, not only that, but this structure here, pure marble. You can hear it through the mic. So you can have your own pictures here. It's all quoted up for you, so you guys can do whatever you want. Be your own designer, do your own thing. Now, this is the first master bedroom. As soon as I walked into here, I knew this was a master bedroom purely because of the size of it and the 2 lamps. Different design, and it has this cushion as a wall, which also is indirectly used as a, what's the word I'm looking for? Soundproofing. This cushion on the wall is basically for soundproofing. They're already giving you some sort of like structure and indication where you can put your TV and where your bed's gonna be. The choice is yours. And this huge bathroom. Now, what I love about this is the fact that, look, I've gone out to the Arabian Peninsula and the Gulf countries, and this gives it that vibe. Not only does it have that cream white sandy texture, but they also stuck to that with a sink. And this itself, marble. Now, a huge mirror, and one thing I always want to highlight, despite the lamps being a different design and everything, but always the shower head is on top. You want to feel like it's raining on you. It has that smooth elegance. It has that perfect thing that people will spend money for. A lovely jacuzzi. Now, not only that, but this house is so different. It also offers radiators. How many houses offer radiators? Minimal. People do not think about these specific things when building a house or selling it. So you have a radiator in the bathroom, radiator in this room. You have radiators in every single room. These small things will add up when you actually buy the house. A beautiful chandelier that looks like diamonds and moissanite stones. Like, when your guests and friends are coming, it's a perfect thing to be showcasing. The powder room. For those with guests and friends, obviously not all of them can enter your room, then this is the perfect place to be. This has like a gold and black structure. Now, the last room of this floor. This could be a living room quarters or guest room because it has that like beautiful scenery. You could hear yourself. And again, they're really stuck to this June sandy type of texture design. As you can see behind me, and it has that echo towards it. You could easily fit 4 or 5 huge sofas here. Great table in the coffee table in the middle, or another table, whatever you guys want to do. The choice is yours. Flexibility is yours. You are your own interior designer. Not only that, you have these big windows here to really show you how it is outside. So those who love it when it rains, you hear that. You hear that stuff. You hear the noise of that? That is one added bonus to this house. Now, with the walls, I want to highlight, they stuck to this gray theme right now, right? This is paint, but this is wallpaper. The wallpaper has designs of it. The paint, you can easily tell is paint, but it also has its own design. As soon as you're walking down, you also have plants on the side, because who doesn't want to be eco-friendly? The first thing that you notice is the fact that the temperature drops heavily. Because look, today is a really hot day, and as soon as I came downstairs, it's just perfect. You can have your own painting, being yourself, Instagrammable. The kitchen. So this house can easily fit up to 2 to 3 families, depending how big your family is, or possibly even one. You have a storage room, kitchen, another storage room with cupboards. Now, a lot of these storage rooms, they always have it empty. Technically 2 in a way. That could be a bookshelf. But this room itself, just look, so many cupboards, so many cupboards. So for those who have sisters, mothers and wives, this will be their room. Think all the balconies, sarees, accessories and jewelries, etc. and everything forward to it. And my favorite room of all time, it has to be the cinema room. Fully soundproof the echo just dies completely. Fully soundproofed on every single wall. Now, you have a choice of having a padding of soundproof, which is like a normal square box or rectangular. However, they put soundproof every single where. So blast that music up, blast the volume up for when you're watching a series of movies, is your choice. And again, one thing I want to highlight, when it's cold, put the heater on. Now, as you guys know, look, in Pakistan, it does get really hot. But also, when it's winter time, people feel it here a lot. I'm from UK, I don't find it cold unless I went to Skaladul Hunza. But even then, that wasn't really that cold. I love the cold. This room here, as you can hear, again, it's echoing because the sound, that shows you the quality of the soundproofing of the cinema room. This is one of my favorite rooms because I like that cool gray, blue, turquoise type of color scheme. I mean, black and red, black and gold, everyone knows that's generic. However, if you have a son, daughter, the downstairs areas for them. They have access to the cinema room, these beautiful lights here, and this specific part. The main room, the bedroom, is great itself, as well as the bathroom. Now, I love the marble look. I love the marble look to it. And also the shower. The shower also a perfect thing. And if you stand here, these cupboards has a reflective sheet. The reflective sheet towards it. And boom. I mean, you can fit anyone in here, unless you're like taller than 6'2", but fair enough. Just leave that like that. Closes softly. Now these small things again, look. Small things make the biggest difference when you're buying a house, because at the end of the day, it's an investment, right? Now, mirrors everywhere, because you know you look good. If you're buying this house, you always got to check yourself out. The next master bedroom, again, it's stuck to this noise cancellation padding. Can easily put the TV there, huge bed here or sofas, do what you want to do with this room. Now, a lot of the houses, they don't offer that wooden structure, Sapali wood. For those who know, no. For those who don't, it's one of the highest quality woods out there. Of course, redwood will take the top of the top, but now this bathroom easily, look, it's a master bedroom. You're gonna see two people use it, so why not have two sinks and two mirrors on two different colors, depending what they like. Jacuzzi, shower. Again, they're really stuck towards this sandy texture. Look, I'm gonna open this. Hopefully it doesn't close on me. This gives, you know, I'm in the middle of Qatar. I love my life, or Morocco even. For those who've been to Morocco, Qatar, UAE, Dubai, most of the country looks like this. But we're in Pakistan. Let's bring Dubai here, Habibi. Mirrors again. Mirrors. So those who know how to use mirrors, you're gonna have a lot of fun in this house. No pun intended. Okay. Now, one thing I want to make clear is that when you're going upstairs, or when you actually think about stairs, the smallest things are the biggest details. The smallest details lie in the biggest things. That is just comfortable. Sometimes you have handles that is like this, or really thin ones. This is just comfortable to go up. And listen to it. Solid. We love that. One of my favorites, because as soon as you walk all the way upstairs, you have this beautiful light here, straight off the bat to your right, an area where you could keep your coffee, your toasters, everything like that here. Now you have two bedrooms, another master bedroom and a normal bedroom. Let's cover the master bedroom first. Now this master bedroom is slightly different to the ones downstairs on the ground floor and basement, because this doesn't have that soundproofing wall to it. You can tell it's a master bedroom because of the two lamps. I mean, it gives the indication to where it is. And then the bathroom, easily from the bathroom. Every master bedroom should have a jacuzzi. It's the bare minimum. Also two sinks. So again, look, if I turn this off, it looks really dull, boring. Huge mirror, you know exactly how to have fun with it, have lights everywhere. And this marble effect that it keeps here, look, again, sandy, but marble at the same time. The marble is not like a different color of blue. Now, a lot of the time in these houses, you have generic lamps or the LED light strip. However, these houses are always coming with different designs, offering you the best of the best. Because look, if you're gonna buy a house, you might as well buy it with quality. Again, these wood always mixed with everything, merged. These lamps as well, there's a different design to it. There's an outside area if they want to enjoy the rain or the light shower, do what you gotta do. And the bathroom here, again, keeping toward that sandy dune texture. For those who have been to the desert countries, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Another reflective sheet on your cupboards so you can check yourself out. Not only you have a mirror here, but also a mirror there. An outside area where you guys can easily have a fire pit. You could do your barbecue. Easy access. You have fun, Instagrammable pictures. If you come that side here, it makes you feel like, you know, no one's gonna know that you're really in Pakistan. Initially, they're gonna be thinking you're always in a different country, which is the best part. We wanna show people that this stuff is available here in Pakistan. So you could have your social gatherings here, your parties, birthdays, a surprise thing for mom and dad, your wife. There's so many things to do in life. Why not just do all? To our last two rooms, technically. What I love about this one here is the fact that you got a beautiful view of this here. Quiet, lovely. And I do believe this is a guarded area. I love this part here. You are right next to a secured area where no one can come in. And only obviously if you are part of that company or army or police, wherever that area is. But this also shows safety. This room gives it, either there's two options that they've really stuck with. Either it's sand duney type of like vibe to it, or they have like that light grey feeling that everyone just loves because it makes you feel soothing. And again, one thing I want to highlight, rate radiators. Now, the bathroom. This is more for children, I say, purely because of the size of the room initially. Because obviously people have kids and it's best for them to be in a room suitable for them. Again, reflective sheet, shower head on top. One thing that you guys will notice that with the houses that we're showing always keeps it separate from the toilet. Because why do you want to be wet when you're going to the toilet? It does only make sense the shower to be separate, right? Now, these small things and differences that we show you make the house beautiful. Not only do you have such weird and beautiful looking lights, but also, again, they're really stuck towards a theme. There's a green area here, another Instagrammable place. Like, dude, we could take a lot of Instagram videos here or pictures here, you know what I mean? You can have your mehndi going on, or your barat, or walima, and people will just be hogging these type of areas. And now the last room here, which is more of a living room. Why do I say that? Number one, there's no bathrooms here. Number two, you have a beautiful corner view of everything. You can really feel the weather, leave the door open. Now, one thing I want to mention, yeah, that these nets will keep out all mosquitoes and insects. Now, there is a big problem with mosquitoes and dengue in Pakistan. So these nets are more of the upgraded new one. The ones that's just straight like that and flat, they're not really that great. They usually break a lot of the time, but these ones, hands down, are really good. Now, again, they stuck towards this grey theme to it. This marble looking area, structure and tiles, and then a TV you could put up there. Look, guys, this is only available in HRH because we take the time to check the property first, make sure it passes our standards, our British standards, and make sure the house is genuinely perfect. We have a whole checklist that if it does not pass it and there's even one cross on it, we don't sell the house. If you guys have 2 to 3 families, then this is the perfect house for you. If you guys have a family of 5, 6 people, perfect for you. You have a cinema room, safety, right next to the commercial area, right next to the golf resort. What else is better needed? So guys, the asking price for this is 18.5 crore. If you guys want to find out more, contact us in the details down below, and make sure you guys are the first ones to call or message us because this house does have a high demand. It is in a great area for a great price. I'll see you guys at HRH Property.